preparing for a plant ceremony, any sort of medicine, fungus, ayahuasca, ketamine, depending on what your spirit has told you to do. And I've seen and witnessed and experienced preparation is 90% of the journey, and that the actual journey is a reflection of whatever vibration that you are in when you go in. Call it the dream state. Some people call it the fifth dimension, the medicine plane, whatever you want to call it. I address a lot of my issues beforehand. I check in with myself. How am I doing mentally? How am I doing emotionally? How am I doing spiritually? How am I doing physically? Am I eating a clean diet? Have I been drinking a lot of water? Have I been under a lot of stress? Have I been consuming a lot of violent media or negative media? Have I been emotionally stuffing, or have I been emotionally expressive? And have I been nurturing my relationships, or have I been neglecting or abusing my relationships? So these are all things that might come up mid-journey in the 5D state. I want to set people up for success and safety and comfort and self-discovery and essentially magic. I want people to have a magical experience. Now, I can't control it, but that's my intention. That's all I can control. So the way I do that is I take people through assessments. First of all, grade yourself on your mental, emotional, spiritual, physical, financial, environmental, and relationship state. What is your personality type? What is your EQ? Meaning, what do you associate, what memory, what experience did you have in your life that brought you to your highest high, and which one brought you to your lowest low? Are you aware that you fluctuate emotionally between those 2 points? Where are you when you're even keel? How do you equalize? How do you express yourself when you feel either of those? What kind of decisions do you make? What kind of actions do you take? So just really being aware of ourselves on like a granular cellular level. Also a natal chart, so your birth natal chart, going a little bit into astrology. So I also teach solar alchemy, which is understanding our own energy and being able to express those in a healthy way and transmute negative into positive energy and positive experiences, turning lead into gold, which is pain into knowledge and lessons and things that you can use moving forward through your life. This, when you get really good at it, you can do in the medicine state, the dream state. I also teach people sacred geometry. You might see a lot of patterns when you go into the dream state, and you may not know what those mean, and some of them may not have meaning, some of them may have a very deep meaning, but you want to know how to identify and navigate the space. And so for people who maybe have had a negative experience in the past with psychedelics or plant medicines, I would love to be able to assist those people. If you've never been on one and you're like the millions of other people who are interested right now in the psychedelic space, and you've never had any sort of experience like this and no preparation, I want to assist you. Maybe you have had an experience and you didn't do what's called post-integration, which is afterwards, it's like interpreting a dream. Well, what did you get from it? It's not just for the pretty lights and the, overwhelming feelings. There's information there that can serve us, that can really help us work through trauma and pain and help us lay the map for our future, which that's what plants and fungus have done for me. And I got to a place where the depression and suicidal ideation came back, and I didn't want to go into the antidepressant pharmaceutical space. I did it when I was like 20 years old one time, and I just didn't like the side effects. I started experimenting on myself with microdosing, and that pulled me out of the darkness. And then later I went into doing some shadow work. Basically the first quarter of this entire year, for almost 3 months, I did shadow work and really got to the root of childhood trauma and some of my repeating behavior and some of the things that just haven't been working for me. Self-discovery, healing, evolution. If those are your intentions, then that's what plant medicine is good for. Jordan Peterson, referencing someone else, but he called it the realm of the gods. Trust me, you want to walk into that space with respect, humility, and with an open mind and an open heart. So you want to train yourself, you want to be ready for it, but also open to seeing things unfold however they might. Because sometimes we find out we have been fooling ourselves within this lifetime, and we get to see the truth. The plants, the spirit of the plant reveals to us what's actually true and what we've been maybe ignoring, or the path we get to take we've been afraid to take. The spiritual stuff, you're probably wondering if I teach the spiritual stuff, that will take care of itself. When you are in that space, that's between you and the plant and creator. I don't need to meddle with that. I just have to hold the safe space, the container for you to have that, and babysit and create safety and security and comfort. Make sure you're breathing, drinking water. Even if you don't come to my circle, I just want to assist people in preparing them for whatever circle they're going to. Reach out. If this resonates with you, please do, or share it with somebody you care about.